Good morning. Maria Bogdanova-Peifer, Oley Township. Welcome to your day, parents at work. And I'm glad that you had election services because this is exactly what I want to talk about. You know that commissioners are in charge of elections, except for the year when they run for re-election. The concern that has been circling around is with using electronics. And, you know, they are good when they work, but they're really not good when they don't work. And we had the problems with signature verification on the poll box. So just imagine you have tried to, somebody got a hold of your check, put the signature on it, cashed it. I don't think that would be good because the signature was not verified, was not close enough to yours. The other problem in 2022 election was the voter switching. It's not that every vote gets switched. It's so many, like maybe hundreds or thousands. If you are on a life support or a pacemaker, if the pacemaker decides every 100 beats, I'm going to skip it, or the equipment that's used in surgery or your life support, I don't think that will be good. So election services and elections is the lifeline and life support for this country. This is what determines who is going to be in power, who is going to be in charge, and whether or not you're going to still keep this country the way you want to run it. My concern was with recent testing of those machines. If anybody knows anything about testing, just sending a handful of ballots through the machine is not the proper testing. You can't rely on it because it's a very small sample. When you want to submit something to testing, it has to be very rigorous and very detailed. And you can't rely on something that's very limited. Just like I said, if it's your life support, you don't want it to be tested just 10 times. You want it to be tested very thoroughly, very rigorously. And knowing that machines have been having problems since the inception, since they've been started using, that's concerning to me. I'm going to quickly switch the subject to bullying, because this is near and dear to my heart as well. I absolutely hate bullies, always fought them when I was younger. I didn't care whether or not I was popular or not in school. Doing what is right was my calling. I stood up for kids that were bullied, and therefore I wasn't popular in school. But I didn't really care. For parents, social media is absolutely haunting down your children. Be very diligent checking their social media because this is where the most bullying occurs. And young children, don't be hesitant to report. If you see something, somebody is mistreating another kid in your class, in your daycare, anywhere you are, just make sure you tell the adult. And the other thing for the parents and teachers, please make sure when you are the first line disciplines for the children. If you see that something is not right.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Sure.